He should not be texting you most of the day, ladies. You complain that he doesn't text you enough. Then when he starts texting you too much, then he love bombs your ass. Which one is it? You don't want him to text all day. If he texts you all day, that means he's not focused on his purpose, which is the main thing that makes you attracted to him in the first place.
Yeah, because, you know, when you think about it, right? I did a video on this a couple weeks ago about the whole communication every day. But when you think about it, if you are focused on your craft, so say you have a job, right? You have a job. After work, you're going to the gym. When you get home from the gym, you're working on whatever skill or whatever business you got for a couple hours. So when you truly think about it, a man who is purposeful doesn't have all the time in the world to be talking, right? Hence the reason why when you talk to a woman every day, when I used to text a woman all the time, the number I just got to try to talk to her every day, she gets bored of me. You know what I'm saying? You get bored of me. It's too much, like he said. Then it's too much. It's like, oh man, he's smothering me. I feel like you should be focused on your craft in the beginning, because obviously we're talking about the beginning stages, right? Because that's what the video is focusing on. When you first meet somebody, the progression should build up. Yeah, if you end up becoming my girl or maybe a long-term situation, yeah, we'll probably communicate somehow every day. But that's because we built that up. See, in the beginning, my goal is to set dates because that's when we communicate. That's why I be hating chicks that be like, oh, we gotta, y'all know how you meet a woman and she talks about how, oh, she wants to get to know you before you go out. That turns me off because I'm thinking like, yo, I don't even know you. So why do I want to get to know you before we go out? That's the purpose of a date, for us to get to know each other. Like, am I missing something?
Is that he has a focus point. He's got a purpose. That's his focus. As long as he's taking your ass on dates, there's really only two ways you will know if a guy's interested in you. Does he ask you out? AKA, does he take you on dates consistently? Once? Oh, fantastic. Even twice a week? Yes, pancake time. And then number two, over time, does he commit to you?
There's going to be women out here that is going to complain about you not hitting them up enough. But guess what? I guess that just means you're not the woman for me. Because what I find is, I've had women cut me off because of this, where they feel like, I've had a woman say to me like, Josh, the dates we go on are excellent. Like, I love us and how we date. But at the same time, she was telling me how she feel like the communication is not there. But this particular woman, she wanted to hit me up every single day. And for me, early on, I don't have that much to talk about with you. So I feel like I'm gonna be making stuff up, trying to make conversation, force conversation. I'm not really trying to be on that type of time, because I know when I see you this Friday or see you this Saturday, that's when we're gonna talk. That's when we can catch up. Shoot, I don't even talk to my best friend every day. I don't even talk to my mom every day. I don't talk to my sister every day. So why am I talking to a random? I don't talk to nobody every day. There's not one person in this world that I talk to every single day as far as communication. Not one.
Those are the only two ways. Don't overthink the text. I don't give a shit if he texts you 10 times a day. It doesn't matter unless he asks you out. Don't overthink the text thing. Is he asking you out? That is the only thing that matters.
Yeah, because if it's a dude, you know, this is advice to the three women that's over here on this channel. But if you're dealing with a dude and he's not consistently making dates like that no more, then he's not as interested. Because to me, when I like a woman and I want to hang around her and I like being doing things with her and stuff like that, I'm gonna make dates. I'm gonna make a time for us to do something. I'm gonna think of something to do. Because at the end of the day, like Buddy said in the video, it's all about being locked into your craft, right? Because what you gotta understand, a dude who's locked into his craft, guys like Jay-Z, LeBron, Breezy, Drake, all these top tier guys, they ain't got time to text all day. They ain't got time. They get into the money. They get into it. You know what I'm saying? They got too much on their plate. So they ain't got time to be going back and forth. So with these type of people, you're setting appointments with them. They're not going to necessarily be on the phone with you every day because they're not available. If a dude is available to talk to every day, you got a question like, dude, what else you got going on?
Is he asking you out? That is the only thing that matters. Don't worry about, oh, why is he not texting me 4 or 5 times a day? That's what I need. No, you need your ass to chill the F out. Because if he's asking you out, that's what you need. Don't overemphasize the text machine. Fuck all that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll argue women who have that type of mindset are gonna have a trouble finding a guy, because when you first meet someone, right? Yeah, when you first meet somebody, you're into them, you want to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? That first week or first 2 weeks. But after like week 3, and then we done been out a couple times, I'm not trying to talk to you every day. Like, we really just met each other. And a lot of times women act like he said, like, if you're not talking to me 4 to 5 times a day, if you're not going crazy over me, then that's a problem. That's crazy. And I actually got another video I wanted to show y'all, man. This is how delusional women can be at times. Now, this is not all women, but you expect for me to hit you up every single day? That's like a crazy requirement. Because a guy who's truly purposeful and got stuff going on, I ain't got time to be hitting you up that many times, but I got the video. I'm gonna show y'all real quick.
I live on another planet of delusional. So I was talking to this guy, and then I went ghost on him because I just felt like he wasn't doing enough. And he texted me a couple days later, and he was like, why did you stop speaking? I was like, because you're not obsessed with me. And he was like, but I've only known you for 3 days. I really don't give a fuck. I don't really understand why you even brought that up. Really, if you don't worship the ground I walk on, then you can just get the fuck out of my face.
And, you know, again, I go in on women and men on this channel, so I'm not biased towards either party. But again, this is why women like that don't have a man. Like, what type of mindset is that? He said, I've only known you for 3 days. So after 3 days, I'm supposed to be blowing your lineup all day. But guess what? I bet you the guy that's blowing her lineup all day, she don't even want. Because guess what? Chris Brown not finna be blowing your lineup. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby ain't finna be blowing your lineup. Denzel Washington not finna be blowing your lineup. These guys are not finna be blowing your lineup because they got too much going on. Now, I'm not saying they won't give time out their day to talk to you, but they're not finna be obsessed with you. They on a mission. Anybody that's on a mission ain't got time to be acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I have another video of a woman saying the exact opposite.
When I'm dating someone, I don't like to talk to them all throughout my day. I just don't. I feel like there is this stigma on social media as if it's a bad thing when somebody actually doesn't want to talk to you all the time, and it's not. Personally, I think that if you have a problem with this person not talking to you throughout their entire day, you probably have some attachment issues that you need to heal, and you should look into that. A lot of people suffer from something called anxious attachments.
See, it's women who actually think clearly. Because you got to think about it, right? When you have your mom, your best friend, or people you talk to on a weekly basis, you're not talking to them every single day. Usually you're not talking to them every single day, but guess what? That connection and bond is still strong. And it can be that same way with a woman. I don't have to necessarily talk. Now, again, obviously, if you're in a relationship or something serious, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Because usually if you're married, you're going to be living with them. Even sometimes if you're a boyfriend, girlfriend, you may be living together. So it's a different conversation. But what I mean is when you start dating somebody, I'm going to say anything within a year, under a year. Don't expect for me to be hitting you up every single day. But it doesn't mean that I don't care about you. It don't mean that at all. It just means sometimes you need a break from people for people to miss you. Or you just got stuff going on. Or there's nothing to talk about. How about we miss each other for a couple of days so that way when we get up together, we have things to catch up on, things to talk about, and it makes the relationship better versus me talking to you every single day. So for my men over here, when y'all hear women hit you with we don't communicate enough, because you're going to start to hear that as you deal with women more and more. Women are going to say that. Women has literally told me that. Like I told you, like, hey, like I love our dates, but I feel like the communication is not there. And it's not that the communication is not there for me. It's just the fact of I don't want to talk to you every single day. I'm not willing to do that because that's exhausting for me. Because I'm not feeling it like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever let anybody force you to feel like, oh, if you're not communicating every day, you don't care about me. No, as long as I'm setting dates, then I care about you. Facts. So like I say on every video, continue to put yourself first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And until the next time, deuces.